Good evening everyone and Merry Christmas. This is going to be the Tom Outdoors 2019 Christmas Wild Camp. I'm on the River Deben estuary tonight in Suffolk, and we found a really cool little spot complete with kind of makeshift benches, a fire pit. I've been here before, in fact a couple of weeks ago to recce this location for a potential wild camp, and I've went here a few years ago now, but I sort of camped further down the river. There was a huge party of people camping here at the time. I've got my Wild Country Helm 1 tent set up, complete with some tinsel and whatnot, so we'll show you all that stuff a little bit later on. I'm here with some friends tonight. I've got James and Bella from Bad Hair Adventures, but they're not going to be wild camping with us. They're just going to be sort of staying for the evening and then heading off home, just as James has got to be places in the morning, and I believe it's a bit too cold for the dog, believe it or not. So I'm also joined by Mark from First Class Adventures, and I'm also joined by Andy from Andy's East Coast Adventures. So it's a cool little YouTuber meet up, you could say. We've all met up before, of course. The weather tonight isn't too bad at the moment. It was quite windy earlier on when we sort of come down here to sort of start setting up, but it's really died down. We're due some rain at about midnight through to about 2 AM, and it's about 6 PM now, so we've been here couple of hours setting up. We've had a lot of stuff to set up. We've had a fire to light as well, which is just over in the background there. We'll show you more in a minute. We've got a hell of a lot of alcohol and a hell of a lot of firewood and kindling and stuff, just because a lot of the natural materials here are either still standing or they're just too damp. There is quite a large tree branch that has come down in the recent sort of storm, and that's relatively dry, so we might cut that up later. We do need to try and make like a tarp, or rig a tarp up over the fire area just to avoid that rain, so we may well use that to sort of hold it up, or we could just throw a line over the tree nearby and sort of rig it up plough point style. We're debating at the moment, so we'll see. Yeah, lots of booze. I've got lots of ciders, lots of new fruity beers. We've got some presents to give to each other, as of course it's Christmas, although that is, I suppose, over commercialising the festive holiday. We've got some Santa hats, decorations, we've got tinsel. Mark has got, believe it or not, he's got lights on his tent as well as tinsel. I've got to show you those later on because they're unreal. He didn't tell any of us about it, and suddenly went, hang on, and just went boom and switched them on, and it was brilliant. It was so funny, as you'd expect from Mark. I know Andy is cooking himself a Christmas dinner. I think the rest of us have got ration packs. I've bought a load of Asda's mince pies along, some festive Bakewell tarts, and my mum, my old Dot, has also, specially for this camp, made some Christmas cupcakes, so I'll be showing you those. However, they've got a little bit damaged in transit and so half the icing stuck to the lid of the box, but oh well. Anyway, so we've got lots of good food, lots of drinks, lots of good company, fire, we'll be sorted. So as mentioned before, I've got the Wild Country Helm 1 tent, complete with tinsel and obligatory stocking. There's the fire over there, and I'm just going to walk you around and show you everyone's setups. We'll start off with Andy's Coast Adventures. He's just over in the corner here. He's cooking his Christmas dinner at the moment, so I won't disturb him too much. What tarp have you got?
An MTP British Army Basher.
MTP British Army Basher. And then, so he's got it set up lean-to style, and then, oh, something's fallen off. And then just underneath you can just see he's got Dutch Army hoot bivvy. Is it the Corinthia?
Yeah, Corinthia Explorer, yeah.
Corinthia Explorer. So nice lightweight setup, pretty bomb proof. Yeah, be useful for the rain definitely when that comes. So he's set up here. Here's our fire communal cooking area, general shenanigans area. So we dug the existing fire pit out, made like a little bit of a wall, dug it down, and we've got a lot of wood and kindling. Here's Mark from First Class Adventures.
Evening.
And here's James from Bad Hair Adventures, and Bella, who's
Hiding in my jacket.
hiding in his jacket, keeping warm. As I say, James and Bella aren't staying tonight, but they'll be here for all the festivities and stuff. Should be good. It's going to be good fun, and I say, Andy, you've just heard from, he's over there testing his food. He's just said it's fucking nice. Brilliant. So let's show you round this way. Yeah, these these benches here, they were here when we turned up. So I've seen people camp here before, so it's pretty cool. Here's Mark's setup, which I think probably steals it really for the camp. He's pulled out all the stops. He's got his Nature Hike Tagger 1 tent. It's kind of similar to the Helm 1, except it's a lot cheaper. And he's got a stocking, tinsel, and he's got his lights as well. If I switch my lights out for you, you'll be able to see them a bit better. Still got the camera light on actually, and he's got loads of different settings, which...
Do you want me to go through it?
Go on, yeah, go through your settings, Mark. Everyone's been dying to see them. Oh. So Mark's going to show you his light setup. Off we go.
So there's 7.
There's 7 settings we've got.
The first one. Number 2. Number 3.
Go on, keep going.
Number 4.
Whoa! Any epileptics, I apologise in advance.
Number 5.
Go on.
That's the permanent one.
That's the permanent one, okay.
Number 6.
Oh, I like that one. Is that the next one, or is that just it sped up, or?
This is just number 6. Number 7. Slight difference.
6 and 7 for me, because they're just a bit crazy,
They are.
and we might get planes landing as well.
So should we keep it on 7?
I don't mind, it's up to you really. How long will your batteries last?
Who knows? They're new. They're only just put in.
Brilliant.
Keep it like that.
We'll keep it like that, so yeah.
There we go.
This is well done, Mark, well done.
Mind the guideline.
I'll mind it, yeah, that's alright. He says I'll probably trip over now, yeah. Look at that. Incredible. That you gotta give him 9 out of 10 for shelter construction there. And there we go, and there's back to the glow of the campfire. The River Deben is out there in the darkness. The tide's gone out now. It was in a lot earlier and it was quite high, but we've still got the river beach down here. Yep, there's a little river beach. There's this like sort of enclosed little area. It's such a good spot, this. And when we come here a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I cannot wait to come back here, do this camp. That light over there is Waldringfield, the lovely riverside village of Waldringfield, where I've done a walk before and a wild camp, and that is the Maybush Inn pub. Very, very good pub. The red tower over there in the distance is the BT Tower up near Woodbridge, and they've actually got a tree, or like an electronic sort of wire thing that looks like a tree or something with loads of lights on it, and you can see that and the tree from miles around. That way is down towards the sea. Of course the Deben flows out there. It's mainly a tidal river, so it's quite a wide river for the whole way. Yeah. So we're gonna maybe top the fire up with a little bit more.
It's just the channel.
Let's have a look at how much firewood we've got. I'm not sure we've got enough. We've got 2 bags of kindling, 2 bags of logs, although we've already gone through 1 bag of logs. We've got.
Kitchen roaring fire, though.
We did have a roaring fire. It's a killer.
Yeah, just make the fire smaller, it'll last longer.
Yeah, we'll probably have to make the fire a bit smaller, as Hammy's saying. Then we've got 7 fire logs, 1.5 bags of wood wool. Mark's bought some cotton wool balls, some twigs and stuff. Then we've got a tree, a small tree, there in the darkness. You can just about see it. So we could cut that up if we want. We've got a saw and little bits and pieces. Yeah, we'll have some more mulled cider. I'll show you that in a second. That stuff's amazing. Me and Mark have been tucking into that massive box of it. I've got 2 boxes of them from Asda's. It's this Hawk's winter size, like a limited edition one. And Hammy's got his Christmas dinner. What's it like? Good?
It's very good, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All stuff you just bought and cooked or homemade?
No, it's just basically a ready meal.
Oh, nice.
Is it?
Yeah,
Really?
You actually got and bought a fucking turkey.
it's a ready meal.
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm not going to cook a bloody old dinner just to come here,
It's
am
a
I?
bit of a letdown.
I've never felt so cheated and disappointed.
I can't believe that. I outed that
No,
truth
no,
as well.
I did add stuff to it. I added
sorry, go on.
extra gravy and that to it.
Was that
I
it?
think that's
I added
alright.
it into a stew.
Yeah, I know, but you just
Still more creative than ration packs, so
You just
Oi.
anyway, well,
you tasted it, Mark. Was it lovely or was it not?
It was nice, but still, it's not the point. That's fraud.
they secretly really like each other, I think. That's why.
Secretly mates, no.
They are secretly, yeah,
It's lovely.
definitely.
Let
Anyway,
anyone else know though.
Wicked.
'cause
No.
That'll give the game away.
no.
Turned into stew. It really is lovely.
Anyways, we'll chat to you in a little bit. So the first alcoholic beverage of the evening is this huge box of Hawk's winter cider. It's limited edition apparently. It's a 3 litre bag inside there with a little tap. You know, the usual thing you get your wine in and stuff. Picked this up in Tilbury Asda's the other day. £8. I've got another one at home as well because I know I'm going to drink that sort of stuff anyway. It tells you how to serve it and stuff there, of course, in case you didn't know. I'm going to read you the little blurb because the blurb's quite cute on this. This cider's called Elephants on Ice, and I'm going to explain why it's called that now. 1814 gave us London's last ever frost fair, held on the frozen River Thames and seen to probably its only elephant crossing. Scholars say the gathering would be seen today as a cross between a street market and an illegal rave. We say that this cider is the perfect Hawk's homage to a long gone but awesome winter party. I thought it was perfect for this camp then. Anyway, I'll read you about Hawk's as well in case you don't know. We are Hawk's, London's first urban cidery, keeping it in, based in the heart of UK craft producers, the Bermondsey Beer Mile, in 4 interconnecting arches. Take a pilgrimage to our tap room and explore the mecca of craft cider with a tasting flight, cidery tour and a stone-baked pizza. Sounds quite nice. It's gluten-free and suitable for vegans and celiacs as well, in case you think they're getting some and you fall into one of those categories anyway. We've been drinking it already. It feels like we've done half a box already. I say we, mainly me. Mark's had some. Hammy's had some as well. I don't feel so bad anymore now. And yeah, this has cooled down a bit because I've been doing stuff, but I'm not going to lie, it's amazing. Mark, what would you give it?
Oh, easily an 8.
Easily an 8 out of 10.
Maybe 8.5.
8.5,
Yeah.
Mark gives it. I'm going to have to give it, it's definitely worthy of a 9. 9.6. 9.6 out of 10. It's that good. It's close to the mythical 10 for me. If it's mulled cider, I'm going to drink it. I love it. So, Hammy's got some mulled wine apparently as well.
I'll pick that up shortly.
Hopefully, it's not like ready-made or something like the ready-made Christmas dinner. No, it's all good. Anyways, yeah, that's the first drink. We'll show you some more in a bit. next
I can't remember.
item of food that we've got are these homemade Christmas cakes or cupcakes that my old Dot made for us for the camp. I've got a load more at home. Unfortunately though, as I said, they got a bit damaged in transit because I was carrying the bag the wrong way up and they sort of went against the lid, and yeah, they're a bit battered now. Sorry about that, but there's salted caramel flavoured ones and chocolate hazelnut flavoured ones. I've tested them prior to bringing them out on camp, of course, and I can clarify that the salted caramel ones are better, so I've put more of those in here than the hazelnut ones, but we've got one each of those, so people can make up their own minds anyway. We've nearly polished off the elephants on ice. That's feeling distinctly light now.
Think about it, you can take the bag out and burn it.
Yeah, we'll burn the bag, yeah, okay.
No, not the bag, the box.
Oh, the box, yeah, no, we'll burn that, definitely. And I'll turn the lid upside down because I licked that earlier. Give everyone my diseases. Then we've started on these already. We've got some Mr. Kipling 6 festive bakewells. We all liked them, they were pretty good. A little treat for later on, we've got this hot chocolate barbecue fondue marshmallow set. So basically like just melted chocolate and you can dip marshmallows in it. It's a little bit feminine and a little bit naughty sort of thing, really. There's like a sexual element to it, I thought, really. It sounded like you're getting Ann Summers, you know.
It's like après ski.
Is it après ski?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it was kinky, but anyway. Yeah, après ski then.
Fonduing and skiing, it like, sort of goes hand in hand.
Or post-coital, you could say. There we go, anyway. I've also got some Asda mince pies and some Asda iced mince pies. Then Mark, is this from Sam or?
Yes.
So Mark's wife Sam has very kindly given us each a little mini Christmas pudding. Cheers, Sam. So we've got those. What else have we got? We've got some mini crackers to pull later on. So we'll be pulling each other's crackers. Cheap smut.
My missus will want to join in.
Yeah. Oh. Hopefully the microphone hasn't picked that up. But anyway, yeah. What else we got? I've got some ration pack food and stuff, but I won't bore you with that. I'll just show you the Christmas goodies, really. Okay, it's that time of the night to hand out the presents before James and Bella go and leave us. So, I believe this one is... Oh, this is to Tom and Candy's Merry Xmas from Mark and Sammy. So that's Mark and his other half. Cheers. Can we open these now, or have we got to save them? I'll tell you what, I'll save them for when Candy's here, because it's to her as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right, so I'll put them to one side, so I'll show you in another video or something, I'll figure it out anyway. Oh, this is to Tom and Candice from Mark and Sammy as well. You spoiled us, Mark. This one is my present to Hammy and his East Coast Adventure. We call him Hammy. I forgot to mention that. You probably, who the fuck is Hammy? Anyway, gave him the masculine stag paper. Yeah.
Was that significant, is it?
Yeah, there you go, mate. Merry Christmas. Just a little something. Hammy got us all a bag of chocolate coins each, because that's quintessential Christmas. That was brilliant. Cheers. I've got to save them though for Candice, I've been told. Oh, he's opened it already, blimey.
Oh, yeah, lots of chocolate. That's good.
Hot
Some
chocolates,
stuff I use it.
3-in-1 coffees, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thought we'd keep him warm, you know,
Okay, to the
on camp.
stores.
Yeah, hot chocolates and coffees I got him. Can't go wrong. This is something I've got to open together. Me and Candice have got to open together, sorry, from Mark and Sam as well. So we've got to save that. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be interesting. Oh, and then this is a card from Mark's mum, Lorraine. Is it from?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Happy Christmas, Lorraine, if you're watching. Cheers.
I feel like that.
This is my gift to James. Just James. I've got something for Mary, but it's not arrived yet. So, well, actually, I'm still trying to win it on eBay. So, fingers crossed I win the bastard. Anyway, but yeah, cock that up a bit. Yeah. Once again, masculine stag outdoorsy paper. You know, because James,
Proper man.
he's a proper bat. Yeah, and he carried all the wood. He oversaw the lighting of the fire. Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, there you go. Merry Christmas, mate.
Merry Christmas, thank you.
And you can open them now if you want.
Is it alright if I leave it? I don't want to kind of open everything with Mary.
Go on. Okay, that's fine. I know what it is anyway. Well, I should do. I wrapped
She knows
it.
what
Yeah.
it is as well, doesn't she?
She does. Yeah, she's been in on this. So yeah, I look forward to it. So be interesting. Yeah. And then finally, yeah. Finally, this is Mark's presents. I got him a couple of little things. I chose the bag because I thought it looked a bit like him, the penguin. Yeah, and some sort of cute feminine paper because she's very precious. So yeah, love you, baby. Anyway, yeah. So this is Mark's. Yeah, there's 3 things in there. Right, go on.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Bloody hell. It's very kind of you.
So are you going to open them now?
I don't mind.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
think you should.
Go on. Open the little that flat one down the side. That's the one. Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
It's not as exciting, that one. I could zoom in for you or change the camera around, but I can't be bothered.
Well, thank you.
It'll take ages to rearrange it anyway. We finished all the Hawk cider off, by the way. 3 litres of it me and Mark have drunk, so I'm going to get him in trouble now with his mum and Sam for saying that on camera.
Oh, what's that?
Right, I'll explain what Mark's opening.
I know what it is.
These are I've bought him 2 Tyvek ground sheets to put under his bivvy
Oh, sorry.
or
That's
his
great.
tent. Nice and lightweight, and yeah, Tyvek's quite bomb proof really.
Thank you.
It does burn though. I accidentally set fire to the Tyvek once, but as long as you don't do that, it's fine.
That's great.
Yeah, it's got him some Tyvek ground sheets.
Thank you.
It's all right.
I've been looking at these, but I didn't know what to buy.
Yeah, no, they're all like pre-cut to like a set
Right.
size.
Thank you very much.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
that is good. Thank you.
Yeah, you can open that one
Oh, can I have
next.
this one, can I?
Yeah, you can open them all if you want. It's up to you. And
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
We'll go with it.
This is exactly what I wanted.
yeah, let's have a look. I've got a part to show it because I can't see.
That's
Right.
exactly what I wanted.
So Mark saw my one of these, the little Esbit
Brilliant.
triangle stand thing, and I was like, well, I'll get you one because you can put his Trangia fuel burner thing in, or you can put solid fuel in it. They're really good. Anyway, there you go, mate.
Oh, cheers. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I thought it was going to turn up next Wednesday or Thursday. Turned up like 2 days after ordering it. I was well happy about that. Go on, Mark, you're going to open your big present?
Oh, can I?
Mark's got a big present as well.
Got a big present.
Yeah, sure, no, isn't it? No wait till it's all.
Yeah, I might have to.
Right.
No, that's no better, is it?
Bag. Yeah, it's got a little bag as well.
Photo Pro. Oh,
So,
Oh, that's a shame you just brought one.
So yeah, I basically got Mark a tripod, and then he turned up on the last camp with a tripod, and I was like, I didn't think you was going to get a tripod yet.
Same one that he's got.
Yes, I basically bought him a tripod like exactly the same as mine that I'm filming on at the moment.
It's better than the one I've got. My one's going to fall apart.
He had sort of like a little cheap tripod, and I was like, mate, I'll get you a decent tripod.
Yeah. At some point.
So let's have a
Thank
look.
you.
So I've got to show
Oh,
it.
no, I appreciate it. That's really
Right.
good.
Yeah, that's what I've got him. Tripod. There you go.
Like, you see these bits here? Yeah.
So he can
They're
now.
already going to fall apart.
This will help him reach 100 subscribers and more with any luck. Yeah, good little tripod actually.
Do things like that.
Go.
That's decent, isn't it? It comes in a little bag.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
And also,
This is brilliant.
What make us that?
I've got Mark some softy trousers as well. I forgot to mention that actually, because I've got a new pair on and they were meant for him, but I don't know if they're going to fit him, so
I want to get one of these.
I might give him my old pair.
Look good, didn't they?
They might fit him better. So I've got him some softy trousers as well. Anyway, I've spoiled Mark a little bit, but anyway, James has given me and Candice our presents, but I'm not allowed to open them yet. We've got to open them together, so you'll probably see that on Instagram. I'll probably stick it on Instagram or something, so you know, click over to that and then you'll find out. I'm not going to do a separate video just on present opening, but yeah, I'll be in there anyway. So yeah, okay, so as promised, you may have seen on the community page of my channel, I ran a caption contest of a photo of me stood outside Brown's Fish and Chips van in Wye last weekend. And I've had a few comments come in to come up with like the funniest or best caption for the photo. So what we're going to do is, well, I'm going to close the thing now, so you can't send any more in, and I'm going to read out some of your captions to everyone, and then we're just going to pick a winner, and you'll get the, well, you're not going to win anything, you'll just get the pride of, I've won a caption contest online anyway. So we're going to start off with top of the list from Jonathan from My 24-Hour Adventure. Fish and chips and the lovely canned peas. Candice, canned peas, I see what he's done there with it. Fish and chips and the lovely canned peas. Right, next one. This is one of my favourites. When the chips are down, you can rely on the brown.
Perfect.
James sounds like he liked it. Okay. Then that was from Smithy Wick. Then from Jason Calvert, let's stop talking and start ordering. And then from my mate Jason from Tasmania, now that's enough lip and it's time for a chip. Got a little giggle from Mark in the background.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's good, yeah, okay. From Andrew Offer, he likes both kinds of British cuisine, fish and chips. He says he got that off the internet, so instant disqualification from competition for cheating.
Seems fair.
Yeah, okay, alright, fair enough. James has spoken or said no. Jonathan from My 24-Hour Adventure again has tried to enter twice. Mate, we'll just pick the best one, you don't win it twice. Tom wishes they did a fish and chips ration pack.
That's good.
Is that Southwestern Camping? I've driven all this way for my tea and they're bloody shut. Oh well, best get my fishing gear. Smithy Wicks entered again. You won't win twice, mate. Where are the rest of the boys? I buy a feckin' chip van and not even Winnie has turned up. And then from Pharaoh in America, Alan, he's put fish and chips in my wild camp. Camp Barza ain't got nothing on me.
Oh shit. Fair enough.
And then finally from Jonathan Peake, dodgy geezer selling fish and chips coming to a wild camp near you. Harry found it entertaining. Anyway, so that's all the entrance. Okay, so you can't enter anymore. So we've got to pick one. Can we remember any of them?
I was only actually generally impressed with the one.
What one?
Brown one.
Yeah.
What, when the chips are down you can rely on the brown?
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
What, fish and chips and a lovely canned peas?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I quite like that.
They're the top three.
Now that's enough lip and it's time for a chip?
Yeah, that's the one that Mark laughed at, yeah.
Yeah, top three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The wind has picked up a little bit. Right, so it's between, because we've got to pick a winner here, there can be only one. Highlander, yeah. So we've got Jason's, now that's Jason R. Glare from Tasmania. Now that's enough lip and it's time for a chip. We've got that. We've got from Smithy Wick, when the chips are down you can rely on the brown. And then we've got from Jonathan from My 24-Hour Adventure, fish and chips and a lovely canned peas. Right, we've got to pick one.
I think the chips are down, right on the brown.
Yeah, I do like that one, that is quite good.
I think that's the best one.
What do we reckon?
It was my initial favourite, but I kind of like enough lip now as well.
Oh, so and Mark, what do you like? You like enough lip time for a chip or when the
I
chip...
think that's quite good, and I like the canned peas.
What about you can rely on the brown? It's just going to be
It's that one. It just made me laugh again. So
I think even though we're kind of split between them, I think Smithy Wick, you've won it. When the chips are down, you can rely on the brown. Well done, mate. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, you don't win nothing.
Canon D1?
Hey, what?
You want a Canon D1?
What?
Canon D1 camera.
A Canon D1? No, unless you want to. If you want to front the cash for the prize, Hammy, you're not getting a camera. Anyway, yeah. So there we go. Cheers. Okay, welcome back, everyone. It's about 10 p.m. now. As you can see, we've had to use Mark's old backup tarp, a 3x3 metre tarp, and we've managed to, between the three of us, rig it up over like the fire area so we can sit under it, because we've found out the weather forecast has changed and we're due some heavy rain coming in sort of in the next hour, so we've got this up just in time. The wind has picked up quite significantly, so we've sort of managed to block the wind from, you know, from the fire really. So that's still going. We're going to save some wood and some kindling and a fire log for the morning so we can have a little fire. We are ridiculously warm. I've now got all my down stuff on and softy trousers and really toasty by his fire. James has gone as well, by the way. He, as I say, had to leave. He couldn't stay because of the dog. So we've exchanged presents, as you saw. And yeah, it's cosy under this little tarp. Actually, we've sort of had to use part of the deadfall that we found. Yeah, it's been good. Right, I'm gonna try my next drink of the evening now. So, still got quite a few. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of these. So, this one is a beer. It's a pineapple milkshake IPA by Black Sheep. I've heard this before. It's 5.3% juicy tropical IPA. There's the design on it. That's quite cool. It's a bit psychedelic. It says brewed with fresh pineapple juice, lactose and a touch of vanilla. This is a juicy, tropical and smooth IPA. Denali hops add even more pineapple notes, as well as a light bitterness to finish, lightly carbonated and uber juicy. So it's brewed by the Black Sheep Brewery in North Yorkshire. Cheers everyone for putting up with this so far in the video, or if you've skipped to find the alcohol reviews, shame on you. Wow, really strong hints of like yeah, the vanilla, you can smell the pineapple. Let's see what it's like. I'm curious to try this one. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Switch that out so you can see. There's still, you know, a bit of a bitterness from it, but I could drink that. That's not too bad at all. I don't know if I should maybe let it sit for a while, but it's, yeah, there's definitely pineapple, not so much vanilla really, but there's definitely a pineapple hint to it. It's not completely bitter. Black Sheep Pineapple Milkshake IPA, a 6.2 out of 10. So it's about average. It's not as good as a Quench Quake, but it's not too bad. It's better than I expected it to be, but it's not as sweet as I thought it would be either. So, but yeah, all in all, it's good. So yeah, glad I tried that one. That's not bad. I'd drink one of those again. Wouldn't want to drink a lot of them, but I could definitely drink another one again. So yeah, cheers. The rain has started.
Oh, no, it's pretty heavy, isn't it?
It's getting quite heavy. Hammy's in his bivvy now. He's just putting his sleep suit on because he doesn't believe in sleeping in clothes. You've either got to be naked or in a sleep suit apparently. So he's got his sleep suit on, or gimp suit, and me and Mark's trying not to giggle. He's like a little schoolboy under. He's like, gimp suit, oh! And yeah, we're sat under the tarp. The fire's just sort of down here, and then Mark has just cracked out the iced mince pies. Go on, I'll have one. Yeah.
Ice-topped mince pies.
Ice-topped mince pies. Apparently, Mark had an addiction to these at one point.
Yeah, I did.
He was eating like 3 boxes a day.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, he's
I'm over that now.
He's reformed.
Yes, I am.
There we go. Whoa. It's an Englishman's breakfast. Do you know what? They're better than normal mince pies. They are good.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
This is mental. But fun. My eyes look really like red and bloodshot, and it's from the smoke from the fire, unfortunately. It's warm, but we're getting a lot of smoke under here. Oh ho ho ho! Blow, you son of a bitch! You call this a storm? Well, it's gone 1 AM now, and I'm inside the Helm 1 tent. Literally as soon as we got in the tents, it stopped raining, and it even sounds like the wind's died down, which is always the way. Hammy's been asleep for over an hour or so. I can hear Mark over in his Tagger one talking to his camera as well, doing his little piece for his video. We've been warm all night really, we've not really been cold. Yeah, the fire's helped a lot. Food, hot drinks, warm clothing. The tarp as well definitely sheltered us, of course, from the rain and the wind. But it was good to sort of get away from the fire then, because we was getting smoked out a bit. We've got a little bit of firewood and stuff left over for tomorrow morning, so we can have a fire and sort of sit around that and have breakfast just to keep us warm, because it's probably going to be a bit chilly first thing. The tide's come up quite high. It's actually covered the river beach. I'm a fair few metres back from it, but I can hear the water lapping at the foreshore there. You might just about be able to hear it, I'm not sure, but yeah, the weather's completely calmed down now. So I've got me softy trousers on me, Arctic socks, foot warmers, hand warmers, sort of changed into sort of some sleepwear and stuff, and getting a sleeping bag, get some sleep. I'm looking forward to it. It's a nice flat spot this. I think I want to get a good night's sleep. It's been a really good camp. We've had a really good laugh. It's been great fun. Yeah, unless anything of interest happens overnight, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning everyone. It's probably coming up to 9 AM now, and we've awoke to lovely scenes here on the River Deben in Suffolk. It stopped raining last night literally as soon as me and Mark got in our tents and the wind even died down, but then sort of I think in the early hours the wind really picked up and it's a little bit breezy now. We've managed to get the fire lit and we're just doing some breakfast, boiling hot water for hot drinks. Slept well. A couple of cold spots. I do need to get a new mat, but apart from that it was a level pitch and it was nice, and I'm glad I bought a tent really rather than try and use the hoop bivvy or a tarp and bivvy. It was good, and still got plenty of room in the helm one as well. Started packing up already. We've got a few bits packed away, so sort of had a bit of breakfast. I was going to have a bit more, but as I was cooking it under the tarp, I was boiling some water on the fire. Mark tripped over a guy line and collapsed the tarp on me, and knocked my hot chocolate all over me. Luckily it didn't burn me. Nearly spilt me breakfast as well. I could do that. I can't be bothered to boil more water, so. But he looked a bit upset. He apologised a bit. The ironic thing is his elf costume says elf and safety on it. Clearly that wasn't observed. So we did laugh though, it was quite funny. It was suddenly a bang and just everything landed on me, but it's alright. Well, I think Andy's been packed up ages, he's just eating, and Mark's taking his little Tagger 1 nature hike tent down. I'm going to take mine down in a minute. We've got our communal tarp all packed away and stuff. Hopefully we'll be carrying a lot less, because we had so much stuff yesterday, but got rid of all the firewood, majority of the booze and a bit of the food, so should be okay. Yeah, It's been good though. We've been quite fortunate with the weather, really. You know, we got the tarp set up in time last night to avoid the rain and the wind. Weren't so bad, yeah. Anyways, right, I'll bring you back once we've got the Helm 1 packed away. Okay, well, it's about 10:30 now, and we better get a shift on because we've got a bit of a walk back. So packed everything up, and we're going out with a lot less stuff. I've just got the rucksack, and then I've got this big waterproof hold-all bag that had sort of all the Christmas stuff in. We've reduced that down to just that. I've got a carry bag of presents from Mark and from James. Thank you very much. Candice as well, and then we've got a big black bag of rubbish, and yeah, and we've each got, well, Mark's got a bag of stuff and his rucksack, and Hammy's got his big army Bergen. So yeah, we've still got a little bit of stuff to carry, but nowhere near as much as we had before, so it's all good. What I'll probably do is sign off when we get back to the cars in the car park at Sutton, which is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles walk away. So I won't film the walk, just because we've got a lot of stuff to carry. So yeah, we'll chat to you back at the cars. It's been a really good camp beside the River Deben, a memorable Christmas camp. Okay, we've made it back to Sutton Memorial Hall in the little village of Sutton here. About 1.5 miles, 2 mile walk from where we were camping on the river, and it's quite busy out today. There's some running event going on, so we'll keep it pretty short and sweet. That's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a very good little camp. Yep. We've had a great time. It has been fun. Location. Definitely, yeah, and yeah, good to sort of celebrate Christmas together in our own way. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a brilliant Christmas and a very happy New Year. I'll probably post something before the New Year anyway, but if I don't, this will probably be my final video then. So yeah, cheers for watching. Have a good one, everyone. Take care of yourselves, look after each other. Cheers, Mark, for joining me.
Pleasure.
First Class Adventures, check him out. Andy's East Coast Adventures, check him out. Cheers, mate, for joining us as well.
Yeah, no worries, good.
And yeah, thank you for the presents as well. And James, thank you for the presents. Yeah, until next time, see you later, guys. Cheers, goodbye.
Yep.
Bye.